What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Druuill. I'm back at you again with another video. Everybody smash that like button, smash that share button, and smash that subscribe button, because you're not going to want to miss this. Let's go, all right? If a problem finds its way to you, look for a solution, and don't even focus on what's wrong. It might be a trap. Let's talk about it. If a problem finds its way to you, look for the solution and don't even focus on what's wrong. It might be a trap. All right. When bad things happen or when something goes wrong, don't go wrong with whatever is going wrong. Because if you focus on what is going wrong, that's what's going to grow. That's what you're going to keep having in your life. That's what's going to keep attracting its way to you. All right. When things go wrong and we get upset, when we get angry and we put our feeling and put certain emotions behind it, we become a magnet for what we want, basically, whether we want it or not. So when you put feeling behind something, when you put moods and attitudes behind something, you're preparing yourself to draw it to you. So when you're upset about bills, if you are mad and you focus on the bills and you don't focus on something like generating more income, that would be a solution to bills. If you don't focus on generating more income, if you don't focus on financial blessings, if you don't focus on infinite money and certain wealth principles, if all you're doing is focused on bills, then you're cutting yourself off from solving your problem. You're cutting yourself off from the problem solving ability flowing to you. All right. Because when you focus on that problem, when you think about that problem, all you're going to do is you're going to feel like you're stuck, and you're going to feel like there's nothing you can do when you're trying to figure out your issue. Excuse the noise, people watch. But when you're trying to figure out your issue, if you feel like you can't get anywhere, then it's probably because you haven't either put in enough effort. All right. So when you have a problem, if you feel like you can't get over it, if you feel like you can't get through it, if you feel like you're stuck there, it's probably because you want whatever it is you're working on, you would like that to be easy. So you have to get over the fact that what you want, whatever you're trying to achieve, it's not easy. All right. But if it's hard, like the great Les Brown says, if it's hard, you can do it hard. Whatever is uh, whatever you feel is unachievable, you can achieve. Whatever is achievable for others is achievable for you. If other people have it, you can too. All right. When other people achieve things, that's the number one sign that you can achieve it as well. All you have to do is, just like they saw it for themselves, you have to see it for yourself. All right. But don't focus on what's wrong, because that's a trap. When you focus on what's wrong, you are trapping yourself within that problem. When you're focusing on what's wrong, you're not putting your mindset, or you're not putting your mind in the state where the answers can flow to you. All right, because answers can flow to you, ideas can flow to you. This is how people's prayers get answered. This is how God talks to people. All right, God talks to you through your own mind with your own thoughts. All right, when thoughts pop into your mind, when you ask God for ideas and those answers come to you in your mind through your thoughts, where do you think it came from? All right. But if you tell yourself you're stuck, if you tell yourself you can't do this, if you tell yourself you're not going to be able to make it, these are all things that are going to trap you. Right? These are all things that are going to trap you. So when you focus on solutions, when your mind is solution based, you are starting to figure things out. You're starting to, instead of get angry, right? Instead of getting angry, look for a solution. When you try to figure something out and you get mad, it's because you care a lot. All right. You want this problem figured out so bad that you can't do it and it's not easy for you. So you're getting frustrated and you're getting angry. All right. We want things to be easy for us. We always want things to be easy for us. The brain is lazy. It doesn't like to work. People want things to be easy for them, but things aren't going to be easy. All right. But it's a reward for not giving up and focusing on the right things. All right. When things are going wrong, you're not focused on the right things. All right. When you have problems, you're not focused on the right things if you focus on that problem. When you have a problem, instead of focusing on the problem, you need to focus on the solution. All right. When you have a problem and it finds its way to you, you're going to have to ask yourself some questions instead of telling yourself that, man, I can't do this. All right. We tend to get real negative. We tend to get extremely negative with ourselves when we want to achieve really bad. Sometimes we let our level of greatness, sometimes we let our ego get in the way. I'm supposed to be great. I'm so and so. I'm this person, that person. I'm supposed to be great. I believe I can do this. I'm supposed to be good at this. How come this isn't easy for me? I believe in myself. I'm supposed to be able to do it now. Things take processes, things take time. You have to learn how to do things. And even when you learn how to do something, you can't just know how to do it. It has to be done right. You have to know how to do it right, the correct way. You can know how to do this part, you can know how to do that part. You have to know how to do the whole thing 100%, at least 90%, to where it's efficient, to where you do a job that people will pay for, people will invest in. All right. People will want to watch it, want to listen to it, want to wear it, want to use it. All right. So if you have problems when it comes to a goal, when it comes to a dream, when it comes to a project, when it comes to some ambition, whatever it is you're trying to do, you have to make sure that you are asking yourself the correct questions. All right. You have to ask yourself the correct questions. What am I not doing right? What could I be doing better? What are other people doing that I'm not doing? Because if somebody else made it, if somebody else can achieve it, if somebody else believed in their ability, you can too. Believing in your ability isn't just saying, I can do this and then going to do it. Believing in your ability is trying things out, failing, not giving up, not knowing what to do, praying to God for some answers, researching, all right, asking the universe to bring some answers to you, asking people questions, asking yourself the right questions, conducting the proper research so that way you can find the right answers. All right, life is all about finding answers when you have problems. There is a solution to every problem. I want you to write that down. Take the time, if you would like to right now, to write that down. There is a solution to every problem. All right, every problem you have, there's a solution to. You have the answer. God in you is the answer. All right. You have the presence and the power of the answer already within you. Everything that you're looking for, everything that you're searching for is already within. All you have to do is you have to contact the power within, contact God within, and tell him that you have a problem. God, what's the answer to this problem? God, I'm trying to figure this out. God in me, the God that operates in me, the God that flows through me, the God that moves in me. What is the answer to this problem? I have a problem. I need a solution. I'm working on something. I have a project. I'm trying to complete my project. I'm trying to make this shirt. I'm trying to do this painting. I'm trying to program this design. I'm trying to make this app. I'm trying to make this computer program. I'm trying to create a new phone. All right. I'm trying to make a new business. God, I need this one thing. I can't figure it out. What's the answer? God in me has the answer. All you have to do is trust that the universe, through God and you, will bring the answers to you. All right. Whether if you can't find that answer, you've searched high, you've looked low, you've done your research, you asked people, you've done everything you can to find that answer. Don't give up, because that answer is on its way to you. God works so magnificent, it'll come to you in a dream. God works so magnificent, it'll randomly download to you while you out at the park. All right. And also, when you need answers and things, you can program your mind when you go to sleep to give you the answer. The mind is a very powerful thing. All right. You can program your subconscious mind to give you the answer. All right. So it's all depending on where your focus is at. If you're angry, if you're upset, if you're trying to accomplish a goal and you feel you can't do it, you have to ask yourself, where is my focus at? All right. What am I focused on currently? If you're focused on you can't do it and all the reasons why you can't, then that's going to be your result. All the reasons why you can't do something. You're going to be trying things out and you're going to be thinking and constantly being hit with all the reasons why you can't do something. And I know why you feel you can't do it. People get angry because they want something now. All right. People want it now. People want results now. They want the results so bad that when they don't get them, they grow sad. All right. Don't want your result that bad that when you don't get it, you grow sad. You don't want to grow bad over of not having a result. You want to show the universe that you're grateful and that you already appreciate everything that you have already. When you are grateful to the universe and you show that you are appreciative to everything you have already, you can't help but know the answer's already within you. Everything you need to know, everything you need is already within you. You have to go deep within yourself. You might have to learn how to bring it out of you. All right. You may have to find some outside sources on how to bring it out of you. All right. If for a shortcut. But honestly, you could really just sit there and ask and just chill and contact the universe and go within your mind and contact the deeper realms of your thoughts. But that's a whole nother video. Okay, that's getting deep into the subconscious mind right there. Anybody would like me to make some videos on that, drop it in the comment section. We could discuss that. All right. But if a problem finds its way to you, look for the solution. All right. Don't get so mad and don't get so upset that you're not getting what you want. Your prayer hasn't been answered yet. You haven't found a solution to your problem, haven't found an answer yet. All right, don't be upset and focus on what you don't have. Don't focus on that you don't have the answer. When you focus on the problem or you focus on the fact that you don't have the answer, you're going to keep being problem filled and you're going to keep being answerless. You're going to keep being problem filled with problems and you're going to keep being answerless. All right, you're going to have to be empty when it comes to answers and full when it comes to problems. All right, and if you want to be full when it comes to answers when you have problems, all right, if you have full problems, you want to have full answers. All right, there's never not going to be problems. There's never not going to be a time for you to use your mind. That's just the universe. All right, it's always things are changing. You're always going to have to figure something out. You're always going to have to learn something new. You're always going to have to use a new thought process, or it's always going to be something that you're going to have to learn. And also great people are always constantly learning. So if you want to be great, you're going to have to always constantly solve problems. So in order to solve problems, what are you always going to have to do? Rearrange your focus. When you're mad and you're upset, you're so focused on the fact that you don't have what you want. You're so focused on the fact that you don't have an answer. You don't have a solution. You don't have the result. Don't don't be so caught up on getting the result that you get so mad and upset that all you can do is focus on the problem. Don't get so caught up on trying to get the result that all you can do is be upset and focus on the problem. That result is on its way. That result, you'll get that. You already have it in you. You have to find the way how to bring that answer out of you. You got to talk to God. You got to talk to Jesus. You got to talk to your mind. All right. When you talk to your mind, that's talking to Jesus. Okay. Talk to Jesus, talk to your mind. And then when you talk to Jesus, right, Jesus will be able to get in contact with God, okay? Everything, the universe, the universal mind, all right? Your mind is Jesus, the universal mind, that's God. You have to contact Jesus. Jesus will contact God through the universal mind, the other part of your mind, all right? The Jesus part of your mind, that's you, all right, where all the belief happens and all the I can and I will and I can do it, and then through the answers come from God, and they come from God to you, all right, through Jesus, through the Jesus in you. All right, that's where the answers are coming from God to you, Jesus. All right, if you didn't know, not saying that you're the second coming or anything like that, no spooky stuff. All right, but you are Jesus in the sense of being God's child. All right, you are Jesus in the sense of you have the same divine connection that he had with God. When Jesus needed answers, they came from God. Jesus talked to God, he got answers. All right. He would always talk to the Father. All right. Jesus would always say, I and my Father are one. You are Jesus, and you and the Father, you and God are one. All right. You and your Father are one. So when you realize all these things, this is a lot to take in. So make sure you go back, rewind this video. If you have to, watch it twice, take notes. But when you are one, there's no way that you cannot have a solution to your problem because you're one. All right. The answer's got to be out there somewhere, correct? So if the answer's out there somewhere, you have to become one with that answer. Even if you don't have it, become one with that answer. All right. I and my Father are one. I and my answers are one. I am the solution to my problems are one. Is God the solution to every problem? Is God not the answer to every problem? Amen. I and my solution are one. I and my answers are one. Where's your focus at? Are you one with your problem? Or are you one with the solution? Where's your focus? Because I guarantee you, if you redirect your focus, or you'll be able to redirect your mind to focus on the solution. So that way you can get done what you need to get done. That's what it's all about. We want to be successful. We want a nice car. We want a nice home. We want we want a lavish lifestyle. Okay, we don't. There's nothing wrong with asking God for a lavish lifestyle. It's nothing wrong for wanting nice things. If you want to live and look at nice things versus looking at what you already have, if there are nicer things to look at, you want nicer things to look at. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, your desires are God. All right, your desires, God wants to experience those things through you. Why do you think you want that nice new home? Because God wants to experience that nice new home through you. So don't get up. There's nothing. You'll realize that it's nothing to get upset about, and you're wasting your time and you're focusing on the wrong things. And it's a trap when you do that, because if God wants to experience your nice house through you, if God put the desire for you to have that nice house in you, and if God put that gift in you, right? Follow me here. If God put that gift in you, God put the desire in you to be great and to be what it is you want to be and do what you want to do and have what you want to have, and all that's possible. But you're going to trip because you don't have an answer. You don't think that answer is already going to flow to you or come to you. Excuse the noise. You don't think that answer is already going to flow to you or come to you. That answer has to flow to you or come to you by God, because you are one. You and the Father are one. God is the answer to every problem. You and your answer, you and your solution are one. All right. You can't not have a solution to your problem when you look at it like that. You are one with the Father. All right. You are one with your answer. You are one with your solution. So that way, when you're working on things, there's no way that you cannot have the answer. There's no way that you cannot get what you want out of life, because you're supposed to want more out of life. You're supposed to want to be better. You're supposed to want to have more. You're supposed to want to be great. So with that being said, the answer has to come to you. If you have a problem with what you're trying to do, really sit back and take the time to analyze it. God put this vision in me. The answer's got to be there. Let me be patient. Let me be grateful. Let me go back to God who gave me. If God gave me the gift, God will give me the answer. If I need have a question pertain to my purpose, pertain to something I'm trying to figure out, pertain to something that I have a desire for. If you have a desire for something and you're trying to figure out, you will get upset if you don't have the answer. But it's only because you're focused on the problem too much. If you're focused on everything that we just talked about, being one with God, being one with the solution, being one with the answer, knowing that the answer has to come to you because God gave you the dream, God gave you the vision, God even gave you this problem because he said, you know what, this is going to help him or her elevate to the next level within what they want to do. So here's a problem for them to solve. This is some growth for them to encounter while doing what they love to do, while doing their purpose, while doing what they see themselves doing. You want to be great, you're going to have to solve some problems. So Why not me put this problem in their life so they could become that much greater? Excuse the noise. All right. You could become that much greater when you don't get angry and don't give up on your dreams, right? Okay. Common sense, right? Common sense. So don't give up. All right. Know that the answer is coming. Know that you have the answers to all your problems already. There's no solution that you can't find. All right. If you have to, I want you to write that down. Say that every day. There's no solution that I can't find. There's no solution that God can't find. If you and your Father are one, if you are Jesus, there's no solution that you can't find. You have to start seeing yourself as Jesus when you have a problem, because Jesus could solve any problem. There's nothing that Jesus can't do. There's nothing that God can't do. So instead of focusing on your problem, focus on yourself as divine. When you focus on yourself as divine, you won't have any problems because you're focused on the divinity. You're focused on the I am one. You're focused on the I am Jesus. All right. And you won't have any problems when you're focused on I am Jesus, because you'll have nothing but solutions. You'll be in a state of mind to where all your solutions will flow to you. All right, that's what I am God. That's what that means. That's a part of. You're in a state of mind, you're in a state of being where all your answers, all the solutions to any problem will flow to you. Anything you need to figure out, you can figure out. You can manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. God said, "Let there be light." There was light. What should you say? Let there be the answer. And then the answer, your words have to come back manifested. God said, "Let there be light." The light came back. You say, "Let there be an answer." The answer has to come back according to your faith and according to your belief. God didn't question. God didn't falter. God just said it, poof, and it was. And it's the same thing for you. You just have to believe. You have to believe that when you say it, it's going to be. If God said it and it was, you have to have the same belief in what you speak when it comes down to everything. If God said it and it was, what you say will be as well. So, where is your focus at when it comes to finding a problem? Finding a solution. Where's your focus at? Is your mind constantly finding problems? Because if you stay focused on the problem and you don't train your mind to find solutions, I'm telling you, you are going to have a mind that constantly is trained to find problems. Your mind is always going to be looking for problems if you don't train your mind to find solutions. All right, that's why you want to train your mind to find solutions. That's why you want to focus on the right things, because what you focus on is going to grow. You focus on the problem, that's what's going to grow. You're going to have that problem and you're not going to be figuring out how to solve it. When you have a problem, you want to figure out how to solve it. So that way you could get that piece done, that portion done, that piece done, what you're trying to do. You want to be able to solve the problem and keep going. You don't want to have a problem that's unsolved and then your days back up, days turn to weeks, weeks turn to months, and God forbid, a whole half a month. You don't want that. You don't want to have a problem not figured out for some years. Stop trying to see everything as it should be easy. If something is hard, like Les Brown said, if it's hard, do it hard. All right, it may be difficult, it may be hard, but that doesn't mean it's not impossible. All right, Les Brown also says it's possible for you to do it. It's possible for you to have it. It's possible for you to have that dream. So, with that being said, if you think it's too hard, then do it hard, because it's possible. There's nothing that you can't have with the what? The Jesus mind. There's nothing that you can't do with what? The God mind. So when you tell yourself you and your Father are one, instead of focusing on the fact that I have a problem, when you tell yourself I have God's mind, instead of focusing on the fact that you have a problem, you become God to that problem. And that way, when you become God to that problem, what are you? What are you when you become God to your problem? Because what is God? God is the answer to every problem. God is the solution to every problem. When you become God to your circumstances and you don't let your circumstances or problems become God to you, you become the answer. You become the solution. All we have to do is be patient on God and allow that answer to come to us, allow that solution to come to us. But I know everything we need comes with speed. So all we have to do is just wait. and this answer will come. The solution will come. All my answers come to me right now. All my answers come to me right now. All my answers are coming to me right now. All right, you can't not get the answer that way. And also the way that the subconscious mind works. Here's another little tidbit trick. Solution. When you are taking a nap or you have some time to rest and relax, put your mind in a deep, relaxing, meditative state to where when you're in the deep, relaxed, meditative state, talk to God, program your mind, talk to your mind, talk to Jesus, and tell your mind that you need an answer. Tell your mind to develop the answer. Tell your mind to contact God and get the answer. It's just like prayer. Take a nap, close your eyes, relax, and say, my mind is now finding the answer to all my problems. My mind is now getting the answer from God, from good, from infinite intelligence. My mind is now receiving the answer from infinite intelligence. Visualize. All right, use your mind, use your mind's eye. This is what all this third eye stuff is about. All right, you know how when you're walking around and something pops into your head, or you're walking around and you see something that you did last week, or you're walking around and you're in the store and you think of something, oh, I was supposed to grab that, but you're looking at everything that you see and you can still see it as clear as day, but you have a vision in your mind and you can still see the things in your mind that are as clear as day. That's the visualization. You close your eyes, you go into your mind, use your mind's eye to visualize and to see what you want as clear as day. See that answer as clear as day. Close your eyes, go to sleep, and see the answer coming to you and then when you wake up, you can get the answer. The answer will come to you. Excuse the noise. Go to sleep, close your eyes, and see your problem being solved as you're going to sleep. Tell your mind that your problem is being solved while you're going to sleep. Thank God for your problem being solved while you go to sleep. All right, say some prayer, visualize, see yourself finding the answer, see yourself being excited for the answer, see yourself rejoicing over the answer, see yourself giving praise, giving gratitude for the answer. And then when you wake up, after doing this for a few days, after doing this for a week or two, you'll get the answer to what you want. And you'll have the answer to a lot other things as well. All right. Anybody want to know more about that? Leave me a question in the comments. I got you. Okay. I want to thank everybody. I appreciate you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for showing some love in the comments. As we all know, this video is come to a close. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate you checking out my video again. One more time before we leave out. If a problem finds its way to you and you focus on the problem, all you're going to have is problems. I understand we want to be successful. I understand there are people who tried to play us in the past. We want to look good. We don't want to be seen in our current situation anymore. We want our situation to change. We want our life to change. We want our money to change. All right. We don't want to be working at that job anymore. Not that we have egos, but we just want to be able to have that satisfaction to ourselves that we were able to achieve our goal despite all the people who wanted to put us down. So that sometimes that could take your focus. So even though there were people that were trying to put you down, even though there were people that tried to poop on you in your dreams, don't let your ego get in the way of wanting to do good, right? To have this nice life, just so all the people who felt a certain way about you won't be able to feel a certain way about you anymore, because you really shouldn't care about how people think about you anyway when it comes to whether you're successful or not. And that's a whole nother video. All right, but make sure that you focus on the right things. All right, don't worry about being successful now. Your success is coming. Don't worry about trying to impress anyone, or don't worry about trying to prove anything to anyone. You're going to get to where you want to get. Focus on finding your solutions, because if you're so focused on the wrong things, you're not going to be able to focus on the answers. You're not going to be able to focus on solutions. You're going to miss out on blessings. All right. You're going to end up comparing yourself to others. You're gonna end up having the devil stealing your joy. It's a whole bunch of things that you don't need when all you have to do is focus on the right thing. So just focus on your solutions, right? Because that's what you want to flow to you. Whatever you want to flow to you, focus on. And if you have a problem, if a problem finds its way to you, after this, a problem may not even be able to find its way to you. After this, you come back and watch this video twice in the morning and twice in the afternoon, or once in the morning and once before you go to sleep. I don't think any problems will be able to find you. All right. So with that being said, this video is coming to a close. Comment, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Shout out to the vessels. Druuill out.